Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. You're at that 1870s Homestead and my name's Rachel and I'm so happy you came back. We just did a massive freezer clean out and we pulled up all of our blueberries, strawberries and rhubarb, and we are going to be further preserving those today. So not all of the blueberries, some of them are getting freeze dried, but I have 12 quarts of blueberries heating up in the oven. You could boil them too, but I don't like losing all my blueberry juices, so I'm just heating them up in the oven. And we're gonna get some blueberry pie filling on the shelves. And then with the strawberry and rhubarb, we're gonna use our steam juicer, and we're gonna make some strawberry rhubarb concentrate or some fun fizzy drinks or cocktails this summer, or kombucha if you make kombucha. So all kinds of ways to use it. But first I need to get started on the blueberry pie filling because I have to use 2 pots behind me and I can't start canning anything or using my steam juicer till this is done and out of the way. All right, I have just shy of 6 cups of sugar, and we have about 2 cups of clear gel. I'm gonna mix this in carefully. Should have got a bigger bowl, but you wanna mix your clear gel with your sugar. And then we are going to add 6 cups of water. So if you're following along or writing notes as we go, and 6 cups of water, and put this in our pot and dissolve everything. Bring it up to a boil. We'll add our lemon juice and then we'll add our berries. All right, I have my sugar and clear gel in both of my pots, and each one, really it's 7 cups of sugar to 6 cups of water. Because I'm using 6 cups of sugar, I just went a little shy of 6 cups of water. Like 5.5. So I need to get water for this one. All right, and this is cold water. So let me give each one of these a mix. And then we're gonna turn our eyes on to like medium-high heat. Bring it up to a boil. We're gonna boil it for 1 minute. Then we'll add our lemon juice. Boil it for 1 minute more. And then to each one of these, I will be adding my 6 quarts of blueberries. I'm just stirring it till I can't feel like it really stuck to the bottom. You know how cornstarch, when you're stirring cornstarch and you feel that sticky goopy at the bottom? I was gonna say, in the old days, it was approved to use cornstarch from the canning gurus, that write all the rule books. And at some point in time, I'm not sure when, maybe it was like the, 60s or so, they said that's a no-no anymore. I'll tell you, I've done it. It does definitely get cloudier. Like, it doesn't look as pretty as clear gel when it's on the shelves, but it cooks up really nice. Like I showed you guys in that freezer clean out video, my cherry pie filling, or cherry cobbler in the jars that I froze. I canned that cherry pie filling with cornstarch. So if you're in a pinch, I'm not sure why they don't approve it anymore. It definitely doesn't look as nice, but other than that, to me, it cans up pretty similarly. All right, I think we're good. So let's get our eyes on medium-high heat. I'm gonna be double turning it while we go, so let me get my other whisk. I'm getting pretty close, so I'm gonna get these blueberries out of the oven. Get them measured off. All right. Woo! Sorry there, I had to cut that camera off and pay attention. That goes so fast. So fast. And then we're gonna fill them up. I like to go a little shy on my headspace with pie filling. It's one of those things that can siphon on you pretty good when you're canning. So get this out of my way. But isn't that beautiful? Oddly, the recipe, like, that's kind of what bugs me about, you know, the tested versus approved recipes. Like, why on earth would a recipe tell you to add food coloring? It said add 20, and this is from the National Food Preservation Home Society, whatever that place is. And it's telling me to add food coloring to my homegrown organic blueberries. I'm not doing that. It's beautiful as it is, just an absolutely gorgeous purple. So I'll be going probably a good 1.5 inches of headspace. So right about there to the neck. And all, like guys, I know we got a lot of questions during our blueberry harvest video. And to be honest with you, I can't remember the varieties that we grow. I think it's a New Jersey, something like a New Jersey and a pink lemonade. Gosh, see, you don't need food coloring with that. That's so beautiful. And this last year, every year, the harvest got better and better and better. And all we do is we feed really heavily with a proper blueberry feed fertilizer from, Todd will put it in the description. And then we just let them be. Like, they're in an area where they don't get any supplemental watering. We do mulch pretty well. And last year we just got a bumper crop. And this isn't even everything we harvested. We had our in-laws over. My in-laws, Todd's mom and dad, came over and harvested a couple times. Our kids that are in town came over and harvested a good harvest. So, okay, I made a last minute change of plans. The first batch is just plain. I'm gonna add some lemon extract to that one. So we have, you know, oh God, it smells so good. Just a lemon zest flavor to it. That lemon juice is not gonna cut it for me for how I like to really flavor, like on a cheesecake, lemon blueberry cheesecake, lemon blueberry muffins. Like, I just love the combination of lemon and blueberry. All right, so pie fillings to me are like one of the hardest things to debubble, just because the consistency is so thick. But do your best. That's what I say. So I'm just gonna try to get, like, I don't know if you can see, like, there's a big void right there. We're gonna do our best to get those big void air pockets out. Okay, and then we're gonna wipe the rims of our jars with just some plain white vinegar. Make sure we don't have any of that sticky pie filling on there. All right, and then we're gonna go in with some of our good quart jar lids. Get those sealed up, and then we'll get them in the canner. Really should have my canner heating up before I put these in. But you guys, this is just real life canning in my house. Trying to get as much processed as I can, and sometimes I just don't have the space on my stove to do it all at the same time. Okay, and one of my favorite hacks to share with you guys is you can label your jars before you put them in the canner, as long as you use a permanent marker, and it will not come off. So because I have 2 different varieties, I'm labeling these lemon. So I don't forget which ones have lemon in them. All right, we've got our big pressure canner that I'm using as a water bath canner, because I have gone through 3 of those, you know, Walmart enamel water bath canners. And so I really don't want to buy another one. It's a waste of my money. So we're using our steam canner, using our pressure canner, which has the jars covered in a good 2 inches of water. And now we're gonna get these canning. I think this will be a fun test, like which one gets done first. Let's see. So turn both of those on high, get them up to pressure. Alrighty, not pressure. I'm so used to pressure canning. Get them up to boiling. And then this one I have to watch for when it gets to like my altitude to start the timer. Let me get my lid for this one. And when I use this as a water bath canner, I kind of just set the lid on it. For my elevation, I'm less than 1,000 feet, 30 minutes. Okie doke. So in 30 minutes, once these are ready, I'll start the timer. But I'll be back with you guys because I still need to do that rhubarb, strawberry juice. And we're going to be using our, can you guys see? Yeah, our steam juicer. Well, didn't that blueberry pie filling turn out beautiful? So onto our steam juicer. I don't even know that this is like a brand of anything. It's just, I guess, Cookin' Home. I don't know that there's very many on the market. We've had that for years and I love it. Like I said, I love it, love it, love it. I think it is the best way to extract all your good juice. One of the funnest things, hey, if you're gonna be making applesauce this year, save all your cores and your peels because you can extract all the juice from that and get you some good apple juice concentrate. Done that before, it works great. So basically it comes in 3 sections. Bottom section, you're filling almost all the way to the top with water. The middle section is where all the juice catches and it comes out this little thingy. And the top is where you put your fruit. And the nice thing is you don't have to really prep your fruit much. Just give it a good wash. So we're going in with our frozen strawberries. Get all that good juice out. We don't want to waste it. That's the whole point of this. Now let me go grab my rhubarb. And then I ended up with, from warming those blueberries in the oven, I ended up with a bunch of juice. So I'm going to put that in there. It's just going to be yummy. So we're gonna go ahead and get this heating up. You wanna slowly bring it to a boil. So I'm gonna start it like medium heat. And with our rhubarb. And our blueberry juice. This creates like a vacuum. So what I usually do is bring one of my kitchen bar stools over here and I set my jar on it. This all gets super, super, super hot. So make sure you don't have any like little ones around when you're working with something like this because I've spilt this hot juice on myself before and it will scald you. So just word of caution there. This doesn't take too terribly long. We'll see. I guess I'll give you an idea. It's 111 right now. We'll see how long processing almost a full top basket of fruit takes. And what did I think of? I thought of something to tell you guys. Oh, which process worked faster? Steam canner, hands down, of course, right? Because you're only boiling so much water. But you do have to bring it up to the right pressure of steam. But it finished 10 minutes faster than, doing a deep water bath canner. So if you're interested, it's a great time saver too. Alrighty, we've been going right at almost an hour. So without even are you guys seeing that? Without even tipping. Oh, it smells amazing. Alrighty, so that's almost a quart of strawberry rhubarb juice with a splash of blueberry. So we'll keep going till it starts. What I'll do is compare jars, and as it's getting lighter, I'll know it's done. Okay, we're just about there. I don't know if you guys are going to be, you won't be able to see in. Let me pull out a scoop. So this is what the fruit looks like now. It's pretty much getting close to colorless. There's still a little bit of color in there, but I'm not gonna get a ton more juice out of that. So far we've got right at 3 quarts. I like to just tip my upper pot carefully and decant the rest of it off. That's it. Great. About what I would expect for just running a load in the steam juicer right at 4 quarts. So now what we want to do is I need to wash one of my pots from making, probably both pots, from making the blueberry pie filling. We're going to add a little bit of sweetener to this because it is fairly tart with all that rhubarb, and then simply steam can it. Okay, so I'm ready now. I have my pots cleaned, so I'm going to put, I don't know if I can fit them all, we'll see, in one pot. Probably better not. I would be right at the tippy top. So we'll use our both pots. And I am going to can these in pints because we just don't drink enough juice for me to do it in quarts, but you totally can. And I have that little dab of extra. We'll put it in that one. And now I want to taste this. But I'm going to go ahead and start with 1 cup of sugar in each pot. And then once that's dissolved, I'll give it a taste test, see if it's plenty sweet, which I think it probably will be. And this is just regular white cane sugar mixed with a little bit of leftover raw sugar. Even though it looks brown, people always say, what sugar did you use? It's just raw sugar. Oops, bring this to a boil. Let me get you guys down here and get that sugar dissolved, get it a taste test. And we won't have to add any lemon juice to this. Rhubarb is super acidic, like on the 3 scale. And some fruit juices you might want to add some lemon juice to, so just keep that in mind. And then it is so fast. For canning, it's water bath or steam canning for 10 minutes. And this is now a concentrate, so you can take this, add it to water for your kids, like a natural fruit juice. You could just store this on your shelves as is, and when you're ready to make some more jelly, you have juice to make jelly with. Gosh, lots of uses. I know I plan on having some nice summer cocktails with it, or mixing it with some seltzer water in the summer. So, or the grandkids, right? And really, really diluted for a little fun flavor in their juice. All right, now you could do all kinds of other additions to this. Whatever your heart's desire. Like I asked Todd, we just bought some like little packets of freeze-dried lime and orange. He likes them in his drinks, and we can't grow limes and oranges up here. So I asked him, did you get any lemon? Because I would have really liked to have added lemon to one of them. You could, lime would be great too. You could, but basically do whatever you want, like whatever your favorite flavors are. I saw a recipe with vanilla bean in it, and I'm going to about 1/4 inch of headspace on these. And the 1 cup of sugar was perfect. I didn't need to add any more. It is not overly sweet. It's not too tart. It's just right. Not a bad freezer canning session, right? Can't go wrong with that. Little extended shelf life. My blueberries won't get freezer burned. And, you know, the strawberries and the rhubarb were already getting kind of freezer burned, and I just rinsed the strawberries under some cool water to wash some of that off and not pass that on. Now this little jar is gonna make some taste testing treats over the weekend. We're going on finger tight, and like I said, we're canning this in a water bath canner for 10 minutes. So I'll see you guys back when all is said and done. We ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 quarts and 1 pint of blueberry pie filling, and 7.5-ish pints of strawberry rhubarb with a splash of blueberry concentrate.